who is very busy and actually couldn't attend this session, have asked me to take charge on his behalf. There are a few things which I want to mention quickly. WAEC also organizes an international science and mathematics quiz competition. Only that we in this country, we have never participated, in this kind of competition. And of course, it's not to the making of any one of us here present, but it's because of the nature in which such international quiz competition had been organized in the past. And here we are now, today we have the opportunity. This very forum here surely will and has the capacity to provide competent students, or if not even higher, who can compete with their colleagues in the member countries of the sub-region, that is member countries of WAEC. And for this, we'll say that in previous years, by the time we liaised with the ministry to engage, those candidates or students who came top in the previous science and mathematics quiz competitions, we realized that these students have actually left the country and were struggling abroad. So, in effect, our non-participation, and also for the fact that the best candidates who actually came out top in the previous competitions were not available, we tend to postpone and work further for the coming, quiz competitions. These are international quiz competitions for both mathematics and sciences organized by WAEC. So hopefully, this gathering here probably will provide for WAEC and this country some of the best brains in the area of science and mathematics. As I promised, I will convey this to my office and see what possibilities would there be for us to, engage those students and, give them the chance to participate and compete at the international level, in the member countries. I hope and pray that this can materialize, and that will be a great thing, really, for the first time. I also want to thank the students and their teachers. I know I myself, I've been a teacher, I'm always a teacher. I know that teachers are committed to their students in as much as we have seen how much they achieved over the years in terms of WAEC examinations, which I just want to observe that specifically those who actually participate in this very tough competition score some of the best grades in the sub-region within WAEC. This is the fact, and I want to congratulate them. And for the others who are also here and they also contribute significantly to success, I want to thank you on behalf of WAEC. We, as I said, we always are ready and happy to work with the Ministry of Education and other agencies that put up this kind of very important competition. Apart from that, I want to thank the ministry for this kind of thing. I would also want to thank the beggar because they are also behind this kind of complex organization. No matter how small the number of people, I think what is important here, and we do have that, is the quality. Definitely, because looking at the trophy here, I know that it was a real duel between the contestants, various schools, and I can assure you that from WAEC, we know that these schools are very good schools. They have the standards, they have the international standard to compete in sciences and mathematics, anywhere within the sub-region. I want to thank everybody for your attention and support, and wish us, a very successful, deliberations, and also support the award ceremony which we are about to, eventually give to the winners. Thank you very much, and God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chief. Now we are about to hear the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Basic and Secondary Education.
I am honored and privileged to be asked to address this distinguished gathering of the Fantasy Science and Maths Quiz Award Ceremony for 2013. And I wish to applaud the efforts of the organizers, the sponsors, coordinators, and beneficiaries of this great initiative, which dates back from 2009. Mr. Chairman, education is critical to the infrastructure of any country, serving as a primary engine for innovation and growth. Top-performing education systems empower individuals to maximize their true potential regardless of their background and beginning circumstances. To fundamentally change the landscape of our education service delivery, it is crucial to prioritize the levers that need to be pulled in order to achieve the maximum impact. To this end, government has indeed prioritized the teaching of maths and science and is currently providing many and varied incentives to both meritorious students and deserving teachers. As part of the new project for the Minister of Basic and Secondary Education that will be launched in early 2014, incentives will be provided to teacher trainees who specialize in maths and science at the Gambia College Teacher Training Program. These efforts will enable the education sector to rid itself from the shortage of competent teachers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. Mr. Chairman, similarly, but by the same token, Gambega has dedicated huge resources to creating a greater awareness and appreciation of maths and science among young people, because they believe that in order to inspire students, they need to catch them young, support them during their critical middle years, and continue to build on that support throughout their academic lives. Any effort geared towards inspiring students to be interested in science and maths ensures and assures the continued strength of this nation's workforce. In the private sector, society has had expectations from business enterprises in the form of corporate social responsibilities, and institutions that live up to such expectations fundamentally believe that corporate social responsibility is an integral part of their company's overall strategy with a clear understanding of the opportunities and economics. They also believe that this type of investment plows back huge benefits to their firms, employees, and above all, yields a positive social impact. On behalf of the education sector, I wish to register profound thanks and gratitude to the Gambega Limited for measuring up to their social corporate responsibility in a manner that attracts our students to become leading scientists and educators. Mr. Chairman, every person in this room who tells stories about teachers in their lives who possess similar talent in teaching and those who influence their lives in society. Now, if this nation is to fulfill its expectations in mathematics and science literacy among the population, then I encourage the teachers to look at their students as an entire package, not only the high achievers in these subjects, but those who are already scared by these subjects because they believe that these subjects are mysterious. I therefore implore the teachers to continue demystifying the myth around science and math, particularly among the female students. Mr. Chairman, in today's world, we cherish our musicians, athletes, journalists, and most politicians for the talents they possess. However, we have a collective responsibility to raise the intellectual bar so that everyone who does not become a scientist will never be a victim of scientific ignorance. An example of this